Hi, everyone. Today, I want to share a new mindset that can revolutionize the way you approach and achieve your goals. This method is far more effective than the conventional advice you've probably heard before, and it's something that not many people talk about. Let's start by discussing beliefs. Our core beliefs shape our worldview and consequently the actions we take. For example, if you believe that you're disciplined, you're more likely to stick to new habits and routines because failing to do so would undermine your self-perception. Now, imagine adopting a new belief that could transform how you approach your goals. This belief is simple. A goal is a desired outcome or state of being. An unrealized goal represents a gap in your skills, knowledge, and habits. Think about it. If you already had the skills, knowledge, and habits necessary, you would have already achieved your goal. So, when tackling new goals, the key questions to ask yourself are: 1. What knowledge do I need to acquire to complete my task? 2. What skills do I need to develop? 3. What habits would help me realize this outcome? Let me share a couple of personal examples to illustrate this mindset. First, during my university studies, I faced a significant challenge with a math question in one of my assignments. I was really stuck and couldn't find a way to solve it. I realized that the question was solvable, and the fact that I couldn't complete it meant I lacked the necessary knowledge and information. So I readjusted my approach. I went back to studying and identified the gaps in my understanding. I focused on the specific areas where I needed more knowledge and improved my problem-solving skills. After filling these gaps, I returned to the question and eventually succeeded. In the end, I scored 95% on that test, all thanks to this approach. Second, in my first job as an engineer at a factory, we encountered a problem on the production line. We had a hypothesis about why the production line malfunctioned, but our test results completely disproved it. I thought to myself, if our hypothesis were correct, the outcomes we're seeing would be impossible. Knowing that the laws of physics are consistent, I realized our hypothesis must be wrong. I believe that an unsolved problem represents a gap in knowledge, skills, and experience. I went back to first principles, reevaluated the problem, and eventually identified the source. A machine on the production line had been miscalibrated. At this point, I've realized that every time I've tried to complete a goal or solve a problem, I've had to acquire skills, knowledge, experience, or new habits in order to move toward completing that goal. And that's when I realized that that is all an unfulfilled goal is: a gap in the necessary character traits and experience. This is why it's so beneficial to set goals. When we set a goal, it creates the potential for us to move from our current capabilities and transform into a new self. Even if you are unsuccessful in completing your goals, a significant amount of growth will still have been experienced while moving toward that goal. And it's that growth that is more important than achieving your desired outcome anyway. For more tactical psychological tricks and practical philosophies for day-to-day life, subscribe to Tactical Psychology Today.